Hello everybody, this is Frowny13 here and welcome to another low quality live stream. I am joined by Russell and today is talk show episode number 41. Russell, no breaking your toys, that's a rule. Anyways, we are back for another talk show and today we're going to be doing some stuff. Well, mostly talking about stuff. As you see here, Russell's causing confusion and delay, and the Fact Controller is not too pleased. Russell, alright, that's it. You now have no blowing on the microphone. One strike. That's what I thought. Anyway, let's see. No viewers as of yet. Also, Russell, I saw that tweet of yours, and Murder is not amused.
Yes, he is.
Not really.
So, what do you want to talk about?
Well, let's see. So, I have a plan, and, Back Control has a plan. Let's see. Anyway, so.
Hey, Frony.
What?
Merlin, do you know Merlin?
Yes?
He's basically rebuilt a Murder.
Not really. He's exactly the same as Murder. No,
Not really.
Actually, no. I am an idiot. He's completely different to Murder.
No, you're right. Not really.
Anyway, so, let's see. No, we cannot find yet. I'm not
my future replacement. I hope not.
Well, more like Expo. Providing that you follow the rules, then he'll be your future partner.
Whatever.
Anyways, with that having been said, yeah, so I don't know where anybody else is. So, if YouTube didn't send out a notification, then sausages.
I got it.
This is the reason why you guys should, take a look at the live stream schedule and know when my live streams are happening, because it seems
notification.
Yeah, well, it seems to me that when I begin a live stream, YouTube's supposed to send a notification. Although for some reason, sometimes it will not send out a notification. So this is why you guys at home should mark your calendars of whenever I'm doing a live stream. That's why the live stream schedule is a thing, and I know it changes a lot, but that's why I need you guys to check the schedule just about every single day. Anyway. In terms of the schedule and schedulings anyway, so today is the last day of November, thankfully. November had a lot of ups and downs, depression happened, and lots of Forza Horizon 4 happened, so that was good. And now the NASCAR season is back.
New coat of paint.
So, yeah, so, as you guys know, last weekend was the NASCAR races at Talladega, and this weekend will be the NASCAR races at, I don't remember, I think it was, well, two races, of course, being the races at somewhere.
Murder's getting a new
yes,
coat of paint.
it will be at Bristol. So there you go. So there's your bonus spoiler. Well, not really spoiler, but thing for the stream.
Murder.
What?
You're getting a new coat of paint.
You will be game ended.
What?
You will be game ended.
What?
Oh, for God's sake.
I don't know
Anyways,
what that means.
well, so you're an idiot. Anyways, yeah, so I actually have race schedule up for the next 2 weeks. So this weekend will be the NASCAR racing in Bristol, and the following week will be NASCAR racing at a track that you'll have to wait to find out and see.
Hopefully it's gonna be a stupid track.
Well, spoiler, it will be a stupid track.
Good, so I can see you complain.
Haha. Anyway, yeah, so that's the race. So so thankfully I have the race scheduled to go for the next 2 weekends, so this weekend and next weekend. And I do have some more races recorded. So next week I'll have to get those races edited rendered and uploaded. Hey, BBC Radio, welcome to the show. Although, I'm going to have to, I might need to change the rendering format for Sony Vegas because Sony Vegas takes forever to render a race. Like, cause I had to, I had to render the races, of course, duh. And the races themselves, however, took forever to render. Like the rendering time for each race was twice the length that the race itself was. Like, for example, this weekend's or Saturday's NASCAR Siemens Action race is going to be 48 minutes long. But it took about 2 hours or so to render, so actually a bit more than the real length. So I may have to change the rendering format of these races because they take such a long time to edit. So I mean not edit. They only take about 10 minutes to edit because I just have to add in the I just have to add in the intro and outros and maybe do a little mini editorials in between the race. But I'm going to have to maybe use a different rendering format so the videos render quicker. The quality may be a little bit lower, but it will speed up the rendering time, which will save me time in the long run. Because whenever I have to render these races, I have to monitor Sony Vegas for some reason because I would be sensible and I would let the race just render itself whilst I'm sleeping at nighttime. However, it seems for some reason whenever that happens, Sony Vegas decides that the race doesn't want to render. And the real troubling part about Sony Vegas is that it doesn't always render the race. Like, sometimes it will render the race successfully, but other times it will render the race unsuccessfully, and I have to render the race again, which takes twice the amount of time that I originally would have taken to render the race once. So I'm going to have to use a different rendering format. So the quality of the video quality of the races might go down a tad, but at least it will save me a lot of time in the long run. So I'll do some experiments for going to this week.
New coat of paint.
On the bright side, I do at least have the races going up, so that'll be fun. So this weekend will be NASCAR Siemens Action Series number 5, and Sunday will be the NASCAR Skills Cup Series race number 6. Anyways, see, I haven't seen for a while. Well, I have been doing streams now and again, this week. Also up to 1,240 subscribers we're currently at right now.
Hey, Frowny.
Taking a little while to get to that 2,000, but it shouldn't have taken long to happen. Yes, Russell?
Tomorrow, the 50-day video suspension will end.
Yay. Yeah, and what's interesting is that if Russell had stayed in jail like I originally planned, tomorrow, actually about today, would be the day that Russell would be let out of jail, but, of course, plans changed for ways and stuff, so, yeah.
Thanks to Domtron, he saved my life.
Well, yeah, what's funny is that Domtron saved Russell's life, but then Domtron decided to disappear, and
that's what I realized.
And now Domtron is basically in finals as of right now, so however, mid-December is almost here, so by then Domtron should be free of schoolwork starting then all the way until the end of January of next year. So hopefully in that time span, me and Domtron and Russell will be able to do a load of things on me and Domtron's channels, and maybe Russell providing that he can do some sausages, but we'll just have to see how that works out.
I don't do Forza content.
Well, if you actually get a computer and do it right, then you would be able to do Forza content starting if you were to get a computer. But if you get a silly Xbox One, then then you'll get to mess around and try to find ways around the sausages, because since Microsoft are a bunch of cheap sausages, you can't directly record the screen of the Xbox One unless you have either an Elgato or a Windows 10 computer.
Which you don't have. Which
is what I do actually use, you idiot, if you actually watch the live streams. But, as for Russell, if he gets an Xbox One, then he's going to be in a bit of a pickle. He may have to, actually, Russell, you may have to do what I did for Gen 2 and stick an iPad in front of the TV screen. Then get a computer or something. Or a gaming laptop or whatever. Something that can run Forza Horizon 4 and record the video. Unless you want to do what I had to do for 3 years straight and record low quality videos with an iPad in recording the TV screen. Seriously, Russell, I don't want to see you go down that path, but if you do, then the Fat Controller will not be pleased. So, with that being said, Russell, I would suggest you getting a Windows 10 gaming computer or laptop, whatever, whichever one you go with, that can, do things. So, as here for Russell, so as here for Russell, I've had to make some plans for him because Russell is absolutely terrible at making Christmas plans, so I've had to make most of them for him. But if everything goes right, then this year's Christmas food shall be the best possibly ever. Yeah. Anyway, as you know, Christmas coming up. I know I'm talking about Christmas in November, even though it's still the month of November.
It's the last day you sausage.
Yeah, and there is a bit of a unwritten rule where you are not allowed to do any sausages with Christmas until it is the month of December. I say that people are already getting into the Christmas spirit, despite the fact that it's the month of November, which is a terrible month to be thinking about Christmas. Like, well, if you're thinking about Christmas presents in the month of December, then that's okay.
Just my Monday stream.
But if you're thinking about anything else, then, well, you're getting overly excited before the thing like that. Because back in my day...
my Monday stream.
Yeah, because back in my day, we didn't even think about Christmas until it was the month of December. And I still think that way to this day, despite the fact that Thanksgiving was celebrated an entire week before the month of December even came to an end. I don't know why that's a thing, because back in my day, Thanksgiving used to be on the last week of Russell. What is this time? Anyways, although back in my day, Thanksgiving used to be on the last week of November. For some reason this year, though, it was moved to the week before that, for reasons that I have absolutely no idea, because usually Thanksgiving will be celebrated on the last Thursday of the year, or Thursday of November, whereas this year was celebrated the Thursday before that. So I don't know how that works, or how that goes, or something. You guys may have to educate me on that. But it's weird. And what was weird is that last year, after Thanksgiving happened, everyone was immediately getting into the Christmas spirit, despite the fact that it was still the month of winter. This year, however, it's to an even more extreme level. So at this point next year, we might just celebrate Thanksgiving 2 weekends before, or 2 Thursdays before the end of November. Either that would be very inconvenient for NASCAR Championship weekend, because that usually happens late in November, and this year's gonna be happening mid-November, like right around the same time as it did last year. Considering that the 2019 NASCAR schedule in real life is exactly the same as the one for 2018. Basically the one for Monster Energy, Expandian Trucks, Camping World, sausages and things. With that being said, Anyway, so as for other news, so it's the last day of November. Thank goodness, because I just want this month to be over. And this month has been an up and down month, but either way, I'm glad it's over, and I'm so glad we can finally go into the month of December. It should be the last month of 2018, so that's great. That means we'll only be about 30 or so days before the year 2019, which is going to be right around the corner. Anyways, that's it. Russell, no breathing. Anyways, so let's see, another news to talk about. So that's all I have to say really for
Can
now.
we talk about Tim Tom?
No, because there's nothing going on in the world of Tim Tom. But the fact that season 22 ended mid-end of September, and
That's rubbish.
now we get to wait all the way until June or so of next year for any new Tim Tom stuff. So I think by then might be just season 23 and no special this year.
Season 24.
Well, it'll be 2 years from now. So sausages. All of that season, Jeff Gordon will be proud. So there you go. Anyway, also Train Simulator is a thing as well. Russell, no sauce. Alright, that's it.
No.
See, Russell, this is exactly the reason why I don't have you as a moderator. Anyway, with that having been said, oh yeah, and you know that 64 Reasons to Play Train Simulator growing, train sim. Russell? You leave the call. He has caused confusion and delay. Anyways, you know that 64 Reasons to Play Train Simulator thing? Well, it's ended. Actually, no, that's and Russell's ran away. Yay. Russell has caused confusion and delay. The effect controller was not amused. Also, is my fan really loud or is it okay? It's actually on 3 mode or whatever. Really like to turn down 1 because it's way loud. Russell, you are causing confusion and delay. Anyway. Also, let's see. So, anyways, on tradesman-engine.com, not much is happening actually. There's something for the weekend. It's Friday. It's the weekend time to typical news. Enjoy when trying to drink well. Russell, if you run away from the stream, you'll be getting 1 strike today. Because that is a rule. And you are not allowed to break the rules. If you do break the rules, then you'll be getting 1 strike. Ooh, there's some stuff. Okay. Alright, so this is Train Sim something for the weekend. So, yeah, tell me about the news. So we have Train Sim World, Long Island Railroad has been released. Also Train Sim World Class 33 has been released. And, let's see, well, give me my build back. No, Russell, you need to behave first. Yeah. Anyways, also recent releases. So for Train Sim we have the LMS 5XP Jubilee class, which I don't really care about. We have Rhine Valley Railberg to Basel. I think that's pronounced, or Basel, Basel, I don't know. Something German. Of course, we have the ICE-4. Why do they call it the ICE-3? Or no, ICE-3. It sounds so stupid. It's clearly ICE-4. We also have the OBB-1144 and City Shuttle Weasel. And the Frankfurt S-Bahn Main. And Marketplace, the Caledonian Railway 65 for Grampian LMS Period 1-3 coach packs. Why is the Marketplace still a thing? It's such a stupid thing. And coming soon to Train Sim, of course, the LGV Lyon to Marseille route. So basically the entire TGV route from Marseille to Lyon, which is what they should have had originally, but of course they're not gonna release that until now because reasons. That's actually a screenshot though. Oh, that's a, yeah. So they also have a screenshot below that though, which has TGV duplex, but it looks like it's on the already Marseille portion, or Marseille to Avignon portion of the route, or maybe that might be a part of the new route between Avignon and Lyon. I can't exactly tell. Either way, I will definitely consider purchase, or I will definitely purchase that DLC in a sale. Because yeah, because that just actually care about. Because as you know, I am a humongous fan of high-speed trains. You know, high-speed trains in general, whether they be American, or American, European, or Japanese. Shame that we have no Japanese high-speed content for trains today, but we do have some European high-speed content, and one of that is the TGV route. And yeah, now it's going to change, which is cool. Oh, that shows the currently existing TGV duplex. You know, that actually, that actually makes me think about something because now, with the original Marseille to Avignon route, the only train that was released in that was the TGV Duplex in one livery. Although, when they originally teased the extension, they showed, let's see, Russell, need that pick with you. Russell, you're causing confusion and delay. Anyway, so, anyway, as for the LXV route, so, as I was saying, yeah, so the route originally only came with the TGV Duplex, and the, in one livery being the main blue livery that everyone knows and loves. But when they teased us of the extension, they showed the TGV Duplex in the, Carmelian livery, or the black livery, or, I think it's the Carmelo or Carmelian livery, I don't know, but, that livery. So, that livery, however, was already available as a reskin that you could get for the TGV Duplex, or used to be able to get for the TGV Duplex until, for whatever reason, it was taken down from the website that it was, taken down from. I don't know why, it's stupid, but that might come in as now as an official pay scheme by Dovetail, and we'll be getting the TGV Duplex in 2 liveries with the Lyon and Marseille route. But either that or they could just cheap out and Lyon and Marseille could literally just be an extension and nothing more, and still the TGV Duplex. I don't know. I mean that's basically what the Salt Lake City and Manhattan to Frankfurt extensions basically were. They were just extensions. They didn't come with any new trains. There was just route extensions with maybe some new scenarios or something. Probably worse in scenarios. So I guess that's what this is. But although I give those ones a pass because originally the Mont de Carlier and the Solar Summer routes, both of those have a decent amount of content. Mont de Carlier, you get the IC3 and you get the BR189 along with the BR. I think the 294 was included. Was 294 included with Mont de Carlier? I think it was. Yeah, it was in the 423. Whereas the Salt Lake City route, or not Salt Lake City, the Solar Summer route came with the Amtrak F40 along with the SD40-2 and the GP9. I think those were the names of locomotives. Whereas the Marseille to Avignon route only includes one train, like I said, the TGV Duplex, and even though we could be smart and maybe include at least 2 or 3 more members of the TGV family of trains, because there's not just the TGV Duplex. You also got the TGV, whatever the single decker version is. The TGV train that I can't think of the name of right now, because I actually don't know the name of it. But it's like the duplex, but it's like the single decker version. It was like, it's basically the blue version of the orange TGV train. You know what I'm talking about? You probably know what I'm talking about, but if you don't know, if you don't follow TGV trains, but if you do, then congratulations. Understanding my severe lack of knowledge, even though I should know this stuff, because I am a huge fan of all TGV trains, and I've been since the good old days, and still am now, because, I'm a fan of high-speed trains in general. Anyway, but I wish that we could get that at least, or, I was about to say maybe even a Eurostar, although, does the Eurostar even run on that route from Lyon to Marseille? Or is this just TGV going along that route? That's a good question. But I generally don't know. Also, I just had a thought. crazy thought, that I, um, actually said I thought of, crazy thought that I read up back a year back, or a couple years back, or whatever it was, I know, so this is actually completely unrelated to what I just talked about, although, well, it is semi-related, because it has to do with the Eurostar, but anyways, you know the high-speed 1 route that is basically a part of Britain? Well, I say, it's basically just a part of Britain, because realistically, the high-speed 1 route, it's just, like, it is a high-speed route, and it does go into Britain, although it's basically mostly owned by the French that run the TGV. Although the Eurostar does go on that route. And, the Ave train or whatever, however you pronounce that, the high-speed train, route that runs in Spain from Madrid to, somewhere else in Spain. Also, huge fan of that, by the way. I actually read an article a long time ago where I remember that the A train, they want to expand on that service where they want the A train to run beyond Spain into France at Lyon, then to St. Pancras in Britain. Yeah, so of course that's not a visual thing, that's just a possibility. Imagine a Spanish high-speed train running in Britain. I mean, it's not the weirdest thing in the world, because it is running on a high-speed route in Britain that is connected to the entire French network of high-speed trains, which I believe is also connected to the high-speed route of Spain, which is run by themselves, basically the A train. But it isn't completely weird for high-speed trains to go onto other parts of like the European high-speed network as a whole. But oh yeah, how cool would it be though to ride all the way from Spain in Madrid to St. Pancras in Britain, or London in Britain, basically. Yeah, I guess St. Pancras is the station name, but London is the name of the city. Yeah, how cool would it be to ride on a high-speed train all the way from Madrid in Spain to London in Britain, through France? I think it would have to go through as well. Yeah, it would definitely have to go through France to go from Spain to Britain. In fact, I'm actually gonna go on Google Maps and just take a look. See what else. So some say that we ran out of ideas for Christmas. Oh. Oh. It actually reminds me, actually I'll get into that in just a bit, but actually, I'll talk about it now. I'll get back to the high-speed stuff in a minute, but, that actually reminds me, because I actually recently found out about this, this free website called, I think it was www.epidemicsound or something like that. Or Epidemic Sound, I don't remember. epidemicsound.com, which is a website that has lots and lots of soundtrack, I will say. Yeah, inspiration for that was Mr. Don Juan's song, because Don Juan's song, of course he does the Forza videos, and usually when he does the Forza videos, he usually has music in the background, which come from that website, and those songs they use are really, really cool. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go to Epidemic Sound because he linked in the description, sort of. Well, so I decided, I'm gonna take a look at those tracks, which I actually listened to a couple of them. Actually really good. Although I try to find ones that were up to my taste, which were quite a few. Anyway, so but all is a website with lots and lots of soundtrack. I think it's all free as well. So free music for I say free music, free music. It's free music, boys. Free music. There you go. And it's good music too. Music in every single category, whether it be electronic or country or whatever you can think of, or whatever is listed on the website. Well, that was really cool. Anyway, Anyway, now it's time to get back to the high speed stuff. So, yeah, so Madrid is just so conveniently is in the absolute center of the country of Spain. And actually, I think right now it goes from Madrid to Barcelona, which conveniently is where the Circuit de Catalunya track is. We use a nice circuit, by the way. Actually, where's the... Actually, let me search up a train... Or is it something that I don't know? Was that the No, that's the... No, it's not the Ape train. That's something. Oh, I'm somewhere where to France, which is not where I want to go to. Oh yeah, looking at the map here. So so we'll have to go. And we'll actually have to go through the entirety of Spain because I believe the line runs from Madrid to Barcelona. I think I'm not sure, or it might go to another place. Actually, I'm about to look it up. I'm about to look it up shortly. But yeah, I have to go to Madrid, and then or start from Madrid, and then go to the top of the country, into France, and we basically have to go through basically the entirety of France, all the way to Paris, and then take the then go from Paris along the Channel Tunnel to London, when St. Pancras. Where is St. Pancras in London? Oh, that's a long. That would be a long journey though, but I think it would be worth it because. Oh, okay, that's Stratford. No, okay, there's too many Stratfords in Britain. I just realized. So from London to where is St. Pancras? St. Pancras International. I want to go to St. Pancras Station. Can I do that? I can. Perfect. Okay, so. Oh, it's really close to Euston, I just realized. Oh. And King Charles. Oh, wow. Oh, that's crazy. Something I just realized. So, I already knew that St. Pancras was right next to King's Cross. Like, direct, like it's literally just a walk away. St. Pancras is, like, right next to King's Cross. But there's also you just realized that now the London Euston is also really close to St. Pancras. Like, you just walk along the, stuff that's there, and then you go straight there. Oh yeah, so okay, so St. Pancras. So the high speed one goes. This one is about to follow. So the high speed one. Yeah, so eventually we'll get to a point. That's not. That's. Oh. Oh, how nice! It goes underground, so you can't even see on Google Maps. Okay, and then where's Ebbsfleet? Then. Well, that's just lovely. It goes underground, so you can't actually see on Google Maps. That is. Let's try to go to Ebbsfleet. Ebbsfleet International. Oh, so Ebbsfleet is all the way down there. So Ebbsfleet. Okay, so it goes like down. All right, yeah. Oh, and then it goes down to. Beyond. Oh, I bet it goes down to Ashford. Ashford. Is that a station? Ashford International. That's not a place, is it? Nope. Okay, then, well, screw that. Okay, let's actually try to go directions. So we want to go... Balls. Can I have directions, please? Okay, so I want to go from... I'm going to go to St. Pancras International to Hang on. Got my name station. So Ave. Oh, it's interesting that Ave is Spanish, or Ave is Spanish for bird in English. So. But I'll just keep calling him Abe because that's best. Oh, yeah, apparently Wikipedia is running out of money, so if anyone wants to donate to Wikipedia, then go for it. Because otherwise Wikipedia won't be around for very much longer. Oh yeah, Abe is actually owned by Renfe, which I believe is in control of the entire passenger network of Spain. So let's see. So yeah, so it goes from Madrid to Barcelona. I thought it was multiple net. Oh. Yeah, there's a map. Okay, so not only that. Okay, so actually, no. So actually, the hub of it all is in Madrid, but no, it actually goes all over the country of Spain to various places. Oh, the main one I want to look out for is the one that goes. Ah, perfect. There's also, however, the other route that goes from Madrid to Figueres Villafat. I apologize if I mispronounced that. It goes past Barcelona, which is where Catalonia is, and it goes up into France. So the route does continue into France. Okay. So I want to start in Madrid, Puerta de Iowa. I am rubbish at pronunciation in Spanish. There's also, I say there's also more lines under construction. Yeah, so green, yeah, so there's also a map here on, oh, of course I've been reading it. Oh yeah, there's also a map in Wikipedia that shows upcoming extensions, so, yeah, green which is in service quite a bit, but there's also yellow under construction, so there's some lines currently being constructed as of right now, going to more places in Spain. Yeah, because what's funny is that there's, currently between Zamora and Orense, there's actually no line to connect there right now, but there will be some point in the future. There's also red, which is projected, so I guess that's planned, and there's blue, which is in partial service. So, so I guess they just do occasional tests on going along or something. Although what's weird is that there's blue bits on like sort of like projected in on a construction line. So I don't know. As soon as we get to there, I guess they just do test runs or something. Hey, Lucas Allen. Yeah. So, and there's also a section that's going to go into go to Iran, I think that's pronounced. I don't know. That goes into like the west of France, and then there's already the Furious Velofant part that goes into the east of France, and both might go into might eventually go to Lyon, but let's see. So anyway, where is the let's see, where's I said I don't want, yeah, that's me. I want to go to Madrid to Barcelona. Yeah, it started in 1992 machine. Using Spirit Class 100 something. Okay, so what's actually the name of the station? Oh, that's those trains. Anyway, see. So, actually, which one is the where is thinking right now? So, Madrid, Puerta de whatever. Actually, wait, Leo. That's just the. thingy. Wow, this line supports the longest railroad tunnel in Spain at 28 kilometers in length. Wow. It really is the world's longest tunnel. So anyway, well, so even now the line, the network that Ava is in charge of is still extending to this day. Let's call Madrid at Talkshow. I guess so. So we'll go to there in the Google Maps thing. Alright. Okay, so programming. Ah, there we go. Okay, so let's say we want to take the TGV. Okay, yeah, so it goes. Wait, what's. Oh. Was that the highway that's there? I want to go exclusively by train, though. I don't want to. You know, I don't want to go on to silly buses and things. I actually want to. You know, take the train. Oh, right now you can take a plane, though. I would rather not. Oh, because so you can either. Which one is this then? Doesn't say. Okay, this one is oh, thanks for not saying anything. Oh, that's buses and various things. So this is all. Oh. Yeah. Although as of right now, you can take a plane there. That only takes 2 hours and 15 minutes to get from London to Madrid. So that's kind of convenient. Yeah, kind of convenient. I can take a plane there. Although maybe some years in the future, you might be able to take the train. Yeah, so 250 minutes from London, UK to Madrid, Spain. Also, that Portugal is also on the same continent as Spain as well. Although apparently Russia isn't actually that far away from Japan. Anyway, so, oh, this stuff feels like a train. It's not highway. Boring highway is stupid. Oh. So that's actually the only way to travel there by now. Or for now. By plane or by highway, whatever. Can't actually take a train. Hopefully we'll be able to someday in the future. Technically it should be possible though. Well, I think it is possible. It's just not been established yet. Well, of course, the people of Abe mainly served the country of Spain, so. So actually, although if there were to be a train going from Madrid to London, it would be. That would actually be kind of like crossing just a bit more than the entire country of Spain in a way. But anyway, it's truth.
Please.
Okay. Interruption. Back now. But it, looks interesting though. Anyway, also Italy is there, and Belgium is just above France. Interestingly, and there's even Germany. Oh, there's Frankfurt. Oh, how convenient! There's Carger, or man, wait a minute. Oh, I'm wrong. Yeah, so actually, so the full route for Transmere, that's for Transmere, the scene actually right now is, as you go all the way from Carger to Frankfurt. Well, I believe I think Frankfurt is only one of the big terminuses of the thing service. Yeah, there's also, I think it actually goes entirely from Frankfurt to Munich. And Munich is the other major service, so. Actually, yeah. So after that, for trains for the IC route, so we'll have route going from Frankfurt to Collier. So then we're just missing the IC train route from Collier to Augsburg. Because we already have Munich to Augsburg, so. And now we're just missing the stuff between Collier and Augsburg. And conveniently, Collier is actually really close to France, or the French border. Within the French border classifies as France, doesn't it? It might. Actually, I don't know. Also, yeah, of course, also the part of college also goes by Hockenheim, which is where the racetrack is, although it's nowhere near the Nuremberg, though. Yeah, Nuremberg is way out of the way in Germany. It's the way in, like, that's what Nuremberg is. Although what's interesting that the city itself is actually called Nuremberg, which obviously has something to do with World War II, in a way. But Nuremberg, apparently, yeah. So apparently the city itself is called Nuremberg, yet they have a track they call the Nuremberg Ring, or Nuremberg Ring, where I guess took out the M and they just write the word Ring there, and there you go. Ooh, Prague was also apparently near there as well, and Chile, or whatever. I think that's the Czech Republic or something. Which is where the fictional street circuit is in Forza Motorsport 7 and 6. And I think 5 too. Anyway, what kind of this though? Also, below Spain though is this massive continent here. Oh, that's Africa, isn't it? It's continent Africa. Oh, there's Kenya. I don't know where Nia is from Big Whoopie Adventures. Also, yeah, I think that's the entirety of Africa though. And of course, also zoom in on the UK now, which is where we're fairly familiar with. There's Edinburgh, and that's where 4 is a part of. And of course, I'm afraid about Ireland, which is there, and there's no island of Solwes. Yeah. Also, you know the even Sentinel fans, you know the island of Solwes is between Burrow and Furness and the Isle of Man. Yeah, Yeah, of course, in the world of Tim Tom, the world of Tim Tom, that's where the island of Solus is. But sadly, in the real life world, it's just water. Oh well, I'm actually also yeah. I'm thinking about that now. So it goes to so that goes to Barren Furnace, which is where that line goes on the mainland is called in the shell, but UK is called in real life. Although that actually, so where is Bridlington goods yard? Actually, hang on. It's a journey beyond Solus. Bridlington goods yard. Yeah, I have no idea how to spell Bridlington, by the way. I'm just guessing. I don't even know how to spell Bridlington Goodyard. Bridlington. I have no idea how to spell it. Oh, Bridlington. There we go. So where's Bridlington in the UK, actually? Oh, it's all the way on the other side of the country, actually. Wow. Oh, so Tim Tam actually actually no. So Tim Tam was originally gonna go to Burlington, but of course, he eventually went. Said he went to that. He went to the steel works, which no one knows is in the UK, but also something. So, probably takes him too much time. Yeah, this is now the last one in geography, by the way, because no one else turned up and no one else has anything to talk about, so therefore I'm going to fill in everything. Also, what's interesting is that of course, Mom is screaming at me again. Also, where is Nice, France? Oh. Also, yeah, now I'm just looking up some stuff about Forza Horizon 2, and apparently, yeah, so Forza Horizon 2 took place, or was supposed to take place, or it's, to take place, supposed to be in like the France and Italy in a way. Actually, kind of does moronic. Actually, kind of does whatever. Oh yeah, a lot of the big towns that are located between, where Forza Horizon 2 is supposed to take place are a lot more omitted in. Yeah, not too many other ones. Anyway. Overall, the world as a whole is a very interesting place, but also a very depressing place. Oh, I found North Korea too. Okay, not that far away from Japan, actually. Also, of course, yeah, so of course one part of the world is quite a bit of, quite a bit of land here and there, but, man, there is a lot of water. Well, again, I have to say that the world is 3% land and the rest of it is water. But yeah, there is a lot of water here, though. You could probably like build or plant an island or something. Of course, you also have Antarctica, which is gone. As Jeremy Clarkson made a joke about that in one point in Top Gear. Also, teeny tiny little islands. There's Honolulu, which is supposed to be Hawaii. Yeah, some say that Hawaii's supposed to be part of the United States, even though it's... They're not even close. Haha. Anyway, there's Australia. Oh, there's New Zealand, which is... Oh, New Zealand's tiny. Wow. I think New Zealand was such a small country. It's about the same size as Japan. Well, I'm gonna check if I can find Japan. Well, slightly smaller than Japan, actually. Also, actually, where's Vietnam? That's not a question, because Vietnam is where the new yeah, Vietnam. That's where the new circuit is for the 2020 Vietnamese Grand Prix. That'll be sort of an interesting race. You know, I mean, the track looks like it's enjoyable to drive, but is it any good for racing? That we will possibly never know. Also, I found Brazil as well. Where's where's Rio de Janeiro? Yeah, Rio de Janeiro, because that's where that other fictional street circuit is in Forza Motorsport 6 and 7. Not 5, because you know, it was like the thing for them. Oh yes, I found Rio de Janeiro, which is indeed right on the edge of the country. There's also Sao Paulo or whatever, which is where the Interlagos circuit is located, and that's where the Brazilian Grand Prix is held. Also, I think at one point, was that the finale of the season? Hang on, I gotta check. I'm curious. F1 schedules through the years. What's the Formula seasons? Yeah. What's interesting, I just found out about Formula 1 is that apparently Red Bull and Sebastian Vettel won the championship for 4 years in a row from 2010 to 2013. But then, of course, Mercedes came in and have now won for 5th year in a row. 4 of those, of course, with Lewis Hamilton. I almost had William Byron for some reason. Oh, it's not been an instant, actually. Well, yeah, there's our discussion. So, although I know at one point that the hang on, where is the season calendar? Yeah, of course. In 2013 season, Brazil would be the last race season. That would be until Yasmir took that honor. Unfortunately, because I also think that Yasmir is a terrible racetrack, and one should stay as far away from that as possible. Well, not just that, but all Herman Tilke tracks. Because Herman Tilke, very bad track designer. Well, anyway, with that being said, I'm almost the end of the live stream. Basically, the end of the live stream. So that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this live stream. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I shall see you in the next video and stream, which will be in for the next 2 months, which will be on Monday. So that'll be Roblox. So welcome to turn. Actually, no, that's actually yeah. No, still be Roblox. Roblox still gonna be the first week of December, and then noises apparently. Okay, stream over. See you guys later.